Some breaking news, Kiko. We do have a little bit of drama to be added into this race 1 here at round 3 of the Global Series. Daniele Aloe, after that collision in the sprint with Adrian, will have a long lap penalty to serve in this race. So it is Jack Hammer on pole then. Once again, he really is a pole hound this year, isn't he? Trastevere, the championship leader, in second place. And there, Daniele Aloe is third on the grid.
26 at Phillip Island. It's not Danny Pedrosa, it is Adrian. He is on the front of the second row. Davide Teresi, 5th, 6th for Christian MM17, who powered his way to second on the last lap of that thrilling sprint at Portimao.
Keister on the gas is 7th place for the German. Then it would be Ike 13. He loves that 8th place starting grid, doesn't he? He's been on it a few times. Spadalongo is 9th, and completing the grid is
Miki Raikko, 10th again. It's almost like the Indonesian and the Malaysian have got magnets on 8th and 10th on the grid. It's happened so many times. Spadalongo, of course, coming off that third row on the factory Aprilia. Let's see what they can do. But the Phillip Island Grand Prix circuit, the revs are going to be rising, the red lights are going to be on. Jack Hammer is going to be from pole again. Will he make it count? Let's go racing. It looks like a good start, but it looks like a bit of a
Trastevere.
Trust has got an absolute blast on. So is Adrian, the top 3 in the championship formation flying. Christian MM having a massive lunge up the inside, and that was 2 Ducatis. Daniele Aloe and Davide Teresi going out wide. They're almost in the sea. Through side, and this is the southern loop. Jack Hammer desperate to try and reclaim second. If not, he'll try and get through into the lead, but that honour is held at the moment by Trust as they blast on through Casey Stoner corner and down towards Millers.
Here we go then. This is going to be a right dogfight, this one. We've got the top 3 in the championship in their respective order as well. Right at the head of this field. Look at Daniele Aloe getting busy. He, of course, it did flash up on your screen. He's got that long lap penalty from the collision in the sprint in Portimao. So he's got work to do. And really, a bad start for him is exactly what he didn't need.
We're looking at Keister. He's held position from that 7th place starting place. 2 abreast through the Haitian. That is quick through there. But Daniele Aloe, elbows out.
He's gone wide.
He's gone wide, but there is a gap. There is a chance for a late apex if Davide Teresi allows him to make it. He doesn't. Daniele Aloe holds on to that long lap penalty. Has not phased him so far. We're coming through turn 11. This is Teresi looking to try and take revenge on Aloe if he can. Of course, Aloe's got the long lap penalty, so he will get out of Davide Teresi's way sooner or later. Trust leads the pack onto the front straight. Adrian second, Jack Hammer trying to make progress back up into them top 2 positions. He completes the top 3 at the moment. Christian MM17 4th, Daniele Aloe 5th with a long lap penalty to serve. Davide Teresi, Keister, Miki Raikko, Spadalongo and Ike in that order after lap 1 of 8 around Phillip Island.
Here we go then, Jack Hammer. It looks as though for now everything's just holding station. Jack does have Christian MM17. He's in a Montenegro brother sandwich at the minute, is Jack Hammer, so he can't be too careful when he's attacking forward because he does have to defend from behind, and that's exactly the mistake he didn't need to make. He's basically given himself a long lap penalty, and he's dropped, what is that, 3 positions down to 6th place. So Jack Hammer has messed this one up entirely. We'll see now what he can do. Of course, Daniele Aloe will get out of his way once he takes that long lap penalty, maybe in the next lap or so.
He might get out of his way sooner than that if Davide Teresi has his way. Look at these. Ducati, friendly fire. It's more like a war out there at the minute. The 2 Ducatis are absolutely loggerheads at the moment. Jack Hammer's trying to squeeze through, but he's got to be careful. You don't want to be caught in the crossfire between these 2. So, Jack Hammer, big mistake from him. That's costly. Down to 6th place, and again, it's a costly mistake in the main race where full points are up for grabs and the gaps between the points are bigger. Wow, dearie me, Jack Hammer's got work to do now. But out front, Trust is leading Adrian, and he's pulling away. The Montenegro brothers 2nd and 3rd. Look at Jack Hammer, he goes to the outside. This is going to be brave down in towards Dewins for the 3rd time. No, what a new shot!
Sweeping it around the outside. Gets a little bit of a kiss there from Daniele Aloe as well, but that's a lovely move then. Oh, he's on the grass. Blimey, this one's turning into a bit of a chaotic race for Jack Hammer, but he has recovered that 5th place, or has he? Because once again, the Ducati's going to get the drive on the inside, but no, he does cut him off. So Jack Hammer recovers 1 place, but with the pace that everyone's running at, look at this, there's a little bit of a train here. Ooh. Is he going to take his long lap this time? No, he doesn't. He needs to make sure he does take that long lap soon, otherwise he will get another one as Keinster's had a little bit of a wobble and gone over the high side.
Keinster down, he's back up, he's at the back of the grid, back of the group, no, not the grid, obviously that was 3 laps ago. Coming up towards the hay shed, the number 23, Daniele Aloe. I think he's going to have to serve his long lap the next time around. He sits 6th at the minute. He will drop back to around where Keinster is, really. So this is Adrian. He's chasing Trast, and really Trast has had the measure of him this year so far. Look at his brother, the other Montenegro. He's absolutely taken chunks of time out of him through turn 10. This is up through 11, then into turn 12, the all-important turn 12 on the final lap. You've got to be quick through here on that last lap to get the slingshot down the Gardner Straight.
Here we go then. You're going to see that slipstream effect from Christian MM17 as he does pull in behind his brother Adrian. Look at that, eating the meters up towards the Repsol Honda in front of him. Of course, Christian is behind his brother in the championship standings, but he is far from out of it, and he does set the fastest lap of the race as well, a 24.049. So the warnings are in there. Christian is on his way.
Spadalongo's gone down as well somewhere. 24.0. That's not quite, I don't think, on the qualifying time of Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer's one that pace was in the 23s, if I remember correctly. Ooh, I thought Jack was coming in the background there on Davide Teresa. We're at half race distance, and Daniele Aloe, by the looks of things, has served his long lap penalty. He did drop down, and the graphic has now been corrected. So Daniele Aloe, what you see is what you get from here on in. Adrian still trying to charge down Trast. Trast on the Yamaha looking silky smooth around a circuit we know the Yamaha has always been favourable at.
Looks as though Jack Hammer and Davide Teresi have actually closed in just a fraction on Christian MM17 this lap. So this little kind of string at the front might well close up into a 5-rider battle very, very soon indeed. Jack is in prime position to get a nice, healthy dose of slipstream. We saw him dive it over the nose of Daniele Lowe a couple of laps ago into turn 1 at Dewans. Brave move. Will he do it again? We're about to find out now as he fires that KTM onto the front straight. Watch for him in the slipstream. He's going to eat up those meters. He's not going to be close enough this time, but if he can get himself nice and close, watch out the Honda hairpin or the Jack Miller hairpin.
Yeah, or the Southern Loop. He might be building for a sweep around the outside, but no, not this time. He's not quite close enough. I think Trast might have just been caught a little bit here. I'm sure that gap was over 0.6 of a second a couple of laps ago, and it's now under half a second. Meanwhile, Adrian is being chased by Christian for 2nd and 3rd. Jack Hammer last time around straight into the 23s. He is the first, and he's in 4th as well.
He is, and it looks as though Christian's just gone a little bit wide. Oh, Jack's got a bit of a nudge there from Davide Teresi as well. Is he going to hold him off down into Siberia? He's going to force him wide, but he might go a little bit deep. No, keeps it nice and tight. So Jack Hammer with a 23.749 then. He's on the way. We thought that his race might be done, because it's tricky around this place to make up any time. It's so fast and flowing in MotoGP eSport. The times are so close, but with 3 laps to go as we tick over the next time round, Jack has plenty of time to make this onto the podium.
Whoa, Adrian, dearie me, made a beeline for the apex there. Wow, he took chunks of time out. Trast looks a bit vulnerable through that turn 10, so keep an eye on that on the last lap. But Trast was gobbled up there by Adrian, who's a believer. We saw Adrian come strong into the last bit of the first ever Global Series sprint race. That was back at Mugello. He caught him right on the last lap. He couldn't quite make it count that time around. Less than 0.3 of a second now as they cross the line. Trast has been caught. Adrian has gapped his brother. Jack Hammer still in hot pursuit in 4th place, but the battle now is out front. Trast has been reeled in, and we get the feeling now that Adrian, with the bit between his teeth, might be trying to launch a dive bomb on him at any moment. Watch it. Turn 4, we're through. Oh, wiggle through Stoner Corner for the number 26. That just cost him a little bit of time. He can't quite make it count there.
Adrian needs this. Of course, hasn't even won yet so far. The reigning champion, no victories on his score chart in 2023. And, well, he definitely needs to pick him off. But Trastavere is doing a fantastic job just holding him at that arm's length and making it impossible for him to get a sniff of the inside anywhere. Jack Hammer is within a 10 of Christian. We come to him now through the hay shed. Lukey Heights is a long, long corner. Will he dive up the inside through Lukey Heights or keep it tight for the hairpin? He looks like he's building. He's going to go to the outside now. Watch him dive down the inside. Oh, no, not quite. So, one more place defended then by Christian.
Jack Hammer's quick through Lukey Heights, and we've seen that before, but he was very, very close there. On the entry though, Christian just having enough to hold on as we come through turn 12. 2 laps to go when they cross the line. Jack Hammer building. Now he will get some good slipstream. This could be the drafting on by into P3. Dives to the inside. There's nothing Christian MM17 is going to be able to do. Jack Hammer retakes that 3rd place. Or does he? Or does he? He was almost in the barriers as they came through turn 1, but Jack Hammer does hold on. Parks it on the curb, and that's 3rd place. Majestic stuff from Jack Hammer. Now he's got a quarter of a second to make up on Adrian, who's dropped time to Trask. Crucial time lost to Trask.
The drive there that Jack Hammer got out of turn 2 was incredible, but he's only got about a lap and 2/3 to get the job done here to pinch off Adrian. And then what can he do about Trastevere? No one's been able to do anything about Trastevere at the front so far, but Jack is a man on a mission. Through Siberia, keep an eye on him because he'll look to do that same move that he couldn't pull off last time round on Adrian.
This is the rider we're talking about, the number 67 on the Red Bull KTM factory racing machine. He's quick through He's all over Adrian like a raincoat through Lukey Heights. We're going to come down now, dropping. We can see him coming into view.
Is he? Ooh, not quite. Oh, Trask got wide. Here we go. Coming on to the final lap there. We've already got these 2 corners before we do fly onto the final lap. The top 3 in the championship are right back together again. This could be chaos. Keep your eyes peeled.
This is going to be big slipstream city for Jack Hammer as he comes onto the straight. Christian has got his hands full with Davide Teresi, who's looking to try and get through for top independent honours. Out front, though, we need to see the slipstream effect. Jack Hammer, he was almost through. He was almost through. Not this time around, though. What about the southern loop? Adrian defends well. Trask is going to be vulnerable here.
Oh, Jack's going to turn it tight here. Adrian's gone wide.
Punted.
Excuse me. Through he goes then, up into 2nd place, and now he's only got a handful of corners remaining to see if he can pull off the comeback from 6th to 1st place. Trastevere needs to hold on.
Jack Hammer is got his absolute bit between. So look how much quicker he is in the mid-corner. He was a bit wide there. This is not over and done with by any means. Siberia now. Trask still holds on. Quarter of a second, but that is the closest he's been through that halfway point of the lap. Jack Hammer, we know how quick he is through here. He could be on for a new fastest lap of the race as well. We keep an eye on that. Less than 2/10 of a second. Lukey Heights. It's going to be turn 10, surely, for Jack Hammer. Look at him building, sweeping line.
Is he going to go?
Bomb? No, not this time.
So how's your nerve, Trastevere? 2 corners remaining. It's going to be all about the drive to the line. We've seen how big the slipstream effect here is in MotoGP 23 this year, and he's within a 1/10.5. He is primed perfect. Can he pull off the victory?
We know the slipstream effect on this game is a lot bigger this year, but here we go down the back.
He's going
straight, the garden straight. Jack Hammer, he's going to go through. Did he get it on the line? Did he get it on the line? Wow, unreal. Trask 73. By our reckoning, may well have just held on ahead of Jack Hammer. That was so close.
Jack Hammer wins it. Unbelievable. By absolute dead heat.
Lap.
Oh, incredible. So Jack Hammer pulls off the 6th to 1st comeback. What a fantastic ride. That might be the best ride we have seen all season. Trastevere, absolute dead heat at the line, loses out by virtue of that fastest lap, as Kiko says. 3rd place go to Adrian. He'll be fuming with that because he had a prime position there to gain on Trastevere some fantastic points if he could have picked him off. Christian takes 4th from Davide Teresi, 5th. Daniele Eloy in 6th from Mickey Raiko, Aiki, Keinster and Spadalongo rounds out in 10th place.
Well, the championship makes for interesting read. A massive change. Jack Hammer moves up into 2nd place, and Trask does not extend his championship lead. It remains 6 points. He's just got a different rival behind him now. Adrian slips to 3rd, but the top 3 covered by 10 points. And now, with just 4 races remaining in this year's Global Series, you start to think that this is the MotoGP eSports Titanic Trio.